highlights.
Coach, 12 seasons ago, as a young 42-year-old man, you stepped on the court as a head coach in the NBA. A, does it seem like it was 12 seasons ago? And B, still memories, and will there always be memories when you come back to this building?
Yeah, it's crazy how fast 12 years goes. First win was over Denver, by the way. Yeah, so it's kind of interesting side note to this whole thing, but that was my first career win as a head coach, not in this building, but across town. But yeah, obviously a lot of great memories. Anytime you're given an opportunity to be a head coach in this league, you don't take that lightly. And Vivek saw something in me to give me that opportunity. And obviously it was short-lived, shorter than I would have hoped, but that's part of this business. You know that going into it. And my wife, my two daughters, myself, enjoyed the experience. And for me, selfishly, I think in a short period of time, I showed 29 other franchises that I could coach. I was given another opportunity. And obviously, we know what's happened in Denver. It's just been a blessing for me and my family, as I've stated many times. So, but yeah, 12 years is crazy. I look the same, don't
You're thinner now.
I?
Given the way that they defend, putting so much priority on the feet, how important will it be for you guys to make three-pointers tonight?
Well, yeah, I even think it starts with the importance for us to get stops. So not playing against a set defense. Obviously, they prioritize the paint. They're an elite paint defensive team. But to your point, if you're going to beat them, you got to knock down threes. So my hope is that we can get stops. We can rebound the ball. They're a very good offensive rebounding team. Sabonis leading that charge. And then get out and run before they get set. But after dead ball situations, we're going to have to find ways to create drive and kick threes, paint threes, and knock them down, because they're going to sell out and take away that paint.
Coach, how much has Russell Westbrook surprised you, and what does he do better than you thought before he came to Denver?
I'm not just saying this, but he hasn't surprised me at all. I mean, the guy's a 17-year vet, and having competed against him, coached against him, been in the arena with him, from afar, you have respect for a guy that approaches the game in which he approaches it. Ultra competitive, great leader, plays with an attack mindset. And as I said, probably on media day, I think the one thing that people don't talk enough about when you talk about Russell Westbrook is his defense. So that doesn't surprise me, but I think it's surprising some people. I think Russell Westbrook is a guy, if you watch the game, you study the game last couple of years, he was in the game in closing situations. He was in the game to guard the other team's best player. And we've employed the same tactic throughout the season because he has a high IQ, he has great anticipation, he's strong, and he's not going to back down or be scared of that opportunity. And obviously we were excited when we got him, and as we go into game 24, I believe it is, we're still very excited about everything that he brings to the table, both on and off the court.
Michael, what do you just think of the addition of DeMar DeRozan to Sacramento and this team that they have?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's DeMar is one of the better players in the NBA. He's a guy that obviously is king of the mid-range, shooting the ball much better from three, especially as of late. But his ability to create and get his own shot, his ability to create and draw free throw attempts with his footwork, with his shot fakes, getting to the foul line is incredible. And having been around him throughout his many years, just knowing that he's a culture guy, he's a team guy, and you add a guy like that to a mix where you already have a Sabonis and a Fox and a Monk, that's only going to help your team and help your culture. And it doesn't happen overnight. Sometimes things take a while. And you look at this team, they're 13-13. They made a change by putting Malik Monk into the lineup. Their offense has gone through the roof, and they're playing at a much higher level. So we know that we'll have our hands full against a high-octane team and the Kings.
What's your thoughts about, Malone? Sorry. What is your thoughts, Coach, about Malone, Malik being in the starting five?
Well, whether he starts or not, he's going to be out there to close the game. I mean, but obviously it's given them a jolt. It's given them a boost. And I mean, the last couple of games, the last 5, they've had 240-point games. They're averaging 124.5 points per game. And I think it helps maybe De'Aaron, because now you have another guy that's just as effective in pick and rolls with Sabonis. They have that chemistry, that synergy. We saw it last year, a game here in this building in the fourth quarter. It was Malik Monk, Sabonis, pick and roll, and he's great at finding Sabonis in that pocket. They play really well together. I mean, and our greatest challenge is, I mean, Sabonis is the greatest playmaker ever, so we'll have to be really on tune for that.
Thanks, Coach.
Can I drop this?
Yeah.
Drum roll.